What's up, guys? It's Salvajee from the Salvajee Cartel. Welcome to another episode of Salvajee Speaks. In this episode, I want to talk about the word successful, okay? What it means to be successful. What does it mean to be successful? What the word successful means to me, okay? I have had some friends ask me in the past, hey, dude, what do you think the word successful is? What do you think it means to be successful? How do you know when you're successful? All of that good stuff, okay? Mainly, I do have to mention, most people, okay? Not everybody, but most people think being successful is having a lot of money or just being really, really happy with your life. And that's how you know that you're quote-unquote successful. My definition is kind of different, so some of you guys might disagree, but keep in mind, I am speaking from my own perspective. And yeah, feel free to share your perspective as well in the comment sections below. Alright, before I share with you guys my definition of the word successful, I want to share with you guys my definition of the word failure, okay? What is a failure in my eyes? Well, a failure is someone who isn't following their passion to the highest extent or isn't following their passion, period. So if you guys are familiar with Salvajee Speaks, you guys know that I make these videos to add value into people's lives. And what is my life purpose? Well, to add as much value to people's lives as I can. You know, I want to die and I want to be remembered by someone who was constantly adding value to people's lives. So why do I say that being a failure is not following your passion or, not following your passion to the highest extent? Well, this is why, and I'm going to give you guys an example, okay? Let's say you are a doctor, and you're not passionate about being a doctor, you want to be a motivational speaker. Well, guess what? When you're a doctor, you are adding value into the world because you are saving lives, but the reality is that you could be adding way even more value into the world by being a motivational speaker. Why? Because you're passionate about being a motivational speaker, and you're not passionate about being a doctor. And when you're not passionate about something, it means that you're not going to go extremely hard at it. You're not going to try it to the hardest extent. That's why, I consider, that's why the word failure, in my eyes, it means not following your passion to the highest extent or not following your passion at all, because you're not adding as much value as you can into the world. On another note, now let's talk about the word successful and what I believe it means to be successful. Some of you guys might have catched on by now. Some of you guys might know what I think successful means. For me, you are successful when you follow your passion to the highest extent. When you follow your passion completely, you put in the extra hours, you work extremely hard at what you love. That is being successful, okay? When you're following your passion to the highest extent. Now, some of you guys might be like, well, that's kind of depends, because if you're not a millionaire and you're following your passion, and you're not making a lot of money, then you're not really successful. And of course, I will have an example of that. But first, I'm going to give you guys this example, okay? This is why I believe being successful is following your passion to the highest extent and adding as much value as you can into the world. Because let's say that I'm already a millionaire, right? Every single day, I'm just going to be getting more and more money. And I'm going to be adding more and more value. So let me ask you guys a question. Is there really a limit on how much value I can add into the world? Is there really a limit? Right? Because when I think about it, I feel like there is no limit on how much value I can add into the world. Adding value to people's lives is something that I'm going to do every single day of my life. Some of you guys might be like, well, after you die, you're not really going to be adding value to people's lives, right? So in other words, after you die is when you are named successful or not. Oh, this guy was successful, he made a lot of money, and he added a lot of value into the world. Well, I disagree with that, right? And I'm going to tell you guys this. First of all, let's say that I die. All right, and some of you guys are atheists, and some of you guys think that after you die, you just lay there on the ground, and you're just dead. Well, guess what? After I die, I'm going to be adding value to those worms that are going to be eating my body, okay? Because then, they're I'm pretty much food to them. So guess what? I added value even after death. Let's say that I get turned into ashes. Well, guess what? My family is going to look at my ashes and they're going to get motivated to do even greater things than what I did. In other words, even after I die, I'm still adding value to people's lives. Even after I die, people are still going to be reading my books and they're still going to want to go out there and do great things. So this is why I believe there's no limit to adding value, which is why I came to the conclusion that being successful, it's following your passion to the highest extent, okay? Following your passion when you're all in, you take extra time to work on your passion, you put in the extra hours, all that good stuff. You guys know what I'm saying. Now, let me just move on forward. to the other statement, okay? The other statement is, well, you're not successful if you don't have a lot of money. Well, here's the thing, right? And I mainly just learned this from Earl Nightingale in his speech, The Strangest Secret, right? Earl Nightingale said that being a success, it's just, you know, kind of something familiar to what I said, you know, kind of following what you're passionate about every single day. You know, if you're a teacher, if you want to be a teacher and you're a teacher, well, guess what? You're pretty much a success, right? Although, you know, my definition is you have to be a teacher and be pretty much the best teacher ever, because that means you're following your passion, you know, to the highest extent. But anyways, the point that I'm trying to make, guys, is that, for example, let's say that you live in China or on Korea or I don't know, or on Japan or Africa or Norway or in Cuba or in Ecuador or in Brazil. And let's say, you know, the government is just at a circumstance where you can't become a millionaire and you can't make a lot of money. And, you know, let's say you're a teacher and you're extremely passionate about it and you're following that passion to the highest extent. Well, guess what? Does that mean you're successful even though you don't have a lot of money? Yes. Okay, yes. Do you want to be a mother? Right, and that lives in her house and then just reads stories to her kids every single day because that's what you're passionate about? You know, you love being a mother, you love teaching things to your kids. Are you successful? Yes, you are successful even though you don't have a lot of money. I mean, I mainly measure success as well with how much value you have added into the world as well. But anyways, guys, that's just it. Just a, you know, a couple of thoughts that I had in my brain and I wanted to share with you guys. What is the definition of the word successful? It means following your passion to the highest extent. Guys, go out there, go do great things. You guys can succeed. Don't listen to all these people that are telling you that you can't. You guys can succeed. I believe in you guys. You guys should believe in yourselves too. I hope you guys had a great day. If you like this video, make sure to drop it a like. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.